Okay, this is Kelsey signing in. I'm just going to take you down. Peggy and I are leaving tomorrow, so we want to. I guess we become kind of fond of the route that we take in the early morning. So I'm going to take you down there. We just came out of our hotel and we're coming out onto the street where we normally walk. This is the first time when I came out the next day. This is where the street where I walked down here. And they don't really play that walking. You have to be kind of careful down here because the drivers down here, if you don't pay attention, you have to kind of like pay attention to the street lights, street signs. And everything down here is bonjour. If you don't say bonjour to people in the morning, you're not a very friendly person. So it's bonjour. And if you want to ask people about directions, if you don't say bonjour, they won't even look your way. You have to say bonjour first. I guess Americans are accustomed to just walking up to people and saying, "Hey, can you tell me how to get to such and such place, Mac?" How do you get over there, Mac? And they don't do that. They kind of like, you have to say bonjour, good morning, and then they'll help you. Some of them will, but you have to understand too, they're very used to people. This place is booming with people. First of all, the population, I think, of metropolitan Paris is like 11 million people, and then you add on to that people coming in, especially in weather like this. It's supposed to be nice today. I'm going to go out today and try to take a basketball video. I took one earlier this week, and it was a good bit video. I represented us very well because I played a guy named Jalasi, and he was 42 years old. I was 72, and we played 12 baskets win. And he was killing me at first, like maybe 7 baskets to 2, but I came back. I made a miraculous comeback. And in all honesty, I'm gonna have to say now, he wasn't playing great defense, but he was letting me shoot. And I just kept shooting, and I tied the game, and I called no deuce. And what that means is the next basket wins. You don't have to win by 2 baskets. All you have to do is win by 1. And he had the ball. I mean, I was really at a disadvantage. I gave him first opportunity. It's like in football, you flip for heads or tails to see who gets the ball. He won the toss. I gave him the toss. This is the first store that I went to when I came out, bought some milk and some things. Don't have to stop back by again earlier today. Bonjour. Stop by earlier today. Later on after I get this. Right now I'm going to McDonald's and get me an Egg McMuffin because I have to keep up with my protein. And so that's the store. So we're going back around now. And then, but anyway, getting back to the basketball game. And Jalasi missed the shot. I got the ball and I thought, oh man, I can win this game and take this victory back home, But I missed the shot. He got the ball and he shot. And the ball bounced up. I thought it was going to go hit the top of the backboard and go out of bounds, go backwards away from the court and go. But the ball bounced and came down and hit the rim again and then bounced and went in. And I was just devastated, I was like, man, so, yeah. Now we're going to walk around the corner. I guess that's a church of some sort right there. That was usually my mark to tell if I was on the right street or not, because I think I might have got kind of confused once. And then the big fruit store, bonjour, right around the corner here. I think I was talking to Peggy. She thought this would be a good idea too. And this is the fruit stand that we usually come to. They have great fruits here. I think I bought some. They had fresh squeezed pear juice up here for like $4. I jumped right on top of that, man. I might come back up here and get some for later on tonight. But we're actually going to have dinner tonight with somebody that we met who gave us directions on the bus. She was from Burma. Her name is Sharon. And she was from Burma, and so we invited her out to dinner tonight. Not a real expensive place, nice little place, cafe, Peggy and I, we want to enjoy a glass of wine and talk about, just in appreciation for the great time we had here in Paris, because we did have a fantastic time. Bustling city, always with people. and we just want to go out and have a good time and kind of like make a commemoration of that. That'll be our goodbye, going away. And so now I'm going down to another street that I could have taken. Instead of taking you on that tour right around the one that I did, we found a little shortcut. And oh, by the way, people don't have big vicious dogs here in Paris. They have little bitty dogs like that. Most of the time, they just let them walk down the street without a chain, without a leash, because they're so harmless. But mostly, they have small dogs. They don't really have pit bulls and stuff like that, German shepherds. Bonjour. Hello. And this is right in the neighborhood. And then most of your, okay, let me go down the street. This is another street that we have right here, which is actually, I could have, instead of taking you on that roundabout, I could have taken a right down there and come down this street. I think this is Commerce Street. They don't really have a lot of grocery stores here in Paris. They have little bitty markets, but that typically has mostly everything that you would want. I mean, your milk, your bread, your basics, and then a lot of times, most of them make prepared food. They have little dishes under some type of a heater that has, maybe baked chicken and potatoes and stuff like that. Just like this. I go to this one. The Franprix is a store. They have little chicken and stuff over there. And this is another one. This guy sells pizza. And it's a little store. He has milk and eggs and bread and soap, Savant. They call it Savant in there. So they don't have a lot of grocery stores. They have a lot of smaller stores that you can go in and get your items that you need. Lots of them. And of course the cafes. Most of the time you have cafes, lots of cafes with the chairs sitting out. That's actually where we're going to get off at École Militaire. That's going to be off the number line 8. When we got back from the number line 8 on the metro. This is usually where we get on, right there across the street at the metro. Peggy and I, they've been closing this park right across the street at 6:15, which I think is really too early because it's a night park. But people really come out. One other thing here too, let me just express that you need to know. Little kids can come out and play in Paris without any problems at all. I mean, they're all over the place. This is a newsstand. You can come over here. They have a newsstand here. This is a rotisserie chicken place. That's Le Carmos. Peggy and I ate over there. Had a glass of beer, I think. And that's really good stuff. They're just opening it up right now. But he has pieces of chicken, and then he has the whole roasted chicken that you can buy. You can see these men in their crafts back there. This is right around the corner from us. A lot of bikes and motorcycles down here. Motorbikes and bicycles. Tons of them. Because it's kind of congested. Traffic is kind of bad, so you can get around easy on the bike. This little park right here is closed now, but you can come up here and they have kids playing up here all over the place. Small kids. Peggy and I come up here, we'll come down. They have an ice cream shop down there, real nice ice cream. French ice cream shop. French do very good with sweets, by the way. they can do wonders with sweets, with a little confection and sugar and stuff. And so we come down here and sit here. But like I said, it closes at 6:15. And that's just to give you an idea of what we see when we come out early in the morning. Here in Paris, this area is in the, it reads in English almost like arrondissement, which is kind of like a ward or the area that you, the geographical legislative area that you live in. In Chicago, I live in the 24th ward. Here, they categorize them as districts or arrondissements. In French, it is arrondissement. Adedonsument. Adedonsument. Okay, sopa savan. Bonjour. So I'm trying to learn. French is a difficult language to learn because of the grammatical requirements. I was told by several people, but I'm going to do what I can because if I ever come here again, I want to be able to speak French a little bit, at least enough for people to understand me. Because a lot of times, the French want you to try to speak French to them. It's kind of like, well, why don't you speak? You want me to understand you? How come you can't speak French? But some of them are very nice. A lot of times, some of them, they're so used to people stopping and asking them questions that they just keep going. And I'll tell you, the quickest way to get them not to respond to your beckoning to help them go somewhere is not to say bonjour, good morning. Okay, merci, thank you, bye-bye.